Hello, we are Magallanes Experience and we come from Chile. I am Joaquin Mardones and I am captain of the boat.
And I am Matias Oses, and I am deck officer. In the crew, we account with two other peoples, and they are Diego Calderon and Jeremy Monsales. They are guides and they are in charge about equipment. We offer a unique experience sailing in the strait of Magallanes with us. This experience is for people who love the adrenaline and sails in cold water. This activity is a kind of tourism in specific as sport tourism in the sea.
The points we will see next are the most important part of the boat, the type of wind we can have and a brief safety talk. The boat had a lot part to make it functional. Now we will tell you that some of the most important part of the air. This is deck, which is the surface of the boat that you walk on. This is cabin, which is the inside of the boat. This is the cockpit, which is the main working center of the boat. These are cleat, which is metal device used to make ropes fast tighten. This is well, which is a modern sailing tool.
This is hull, which is part of the boat that is underwater. This is mainsheet, which is the main line that controls the angle and shape the mainsail. This is pulpit, which is safety railing at the bow. This is push pit, which is safety railing at the stern. This is gooseneck, which is a articulating joint that connected the boom to the mast. In addition, part of the boat had been modified to make it more sustainable. The engine runs on recycled oil to reduce pollution and generate less damage to marine life. Titanium blue organic sails that do not use petroleum derived films have a longer life and less wear and tear with the exposure to the sun. The boat has solar panels for electricity appliances inside the boat.
We use recycled carbon fiber composite mast, knowing that carbon fiber is expensive to produce and is generate pollutes. We use this option to reduce pollution while recycling it. The painting of the boat is not polluting, so we also contribute to care of the underwater life. Now, basic sailing terms that we are going to use in that experience is, for example, at head is a front of the boat. This is important because it is to give notice for any that happen in front of the boat. Bow is the part of the boat located in the front of the boat. Port, left part of the boat. Starboard, right part of the boat. Beam, widest part of the boat. These things are very important because we are used for instruction. After beginning of the boat, we can use watch anything. Now we need to talk about the wind. This is going to be our enemy of our friend because can help us or not. So we have a different kind of the wind. For example, lee shore when the wind reaches to shore. Offshore when the wind comes from off the shore. Easterly, the direction of the wind comes from of the east. Westerly, the direction of the wind is come from the west. Onshore, when the wind is going to the shore.
We are sailing upwind. We need to be careful because this can dangerous. So as we are sailing upwind, we are going to come in about the ace of the wind.
If we are sailing downwind, we need a maneuvering calling running.
If the boat start hailing, we need conserve a calm and need to hold on in the boat. If we are start give, you need have careful with the head because the sail can hit use, and the signal for that is give ho. We are going to work like a family because the Unix is fundamental for the experience. So you shouldn't believe what you are a master of the group because all they know the same thing.
We should be a conscience because we are entering marine life and we have no intention of doing any harm. For that, we have a recycling point. So, You shouldn't throw the garbage into the sea. First of all, we know that sometimes listening to safety talk can be boring, but it's necessary so that we have a good navigation and all crew members know what to do in case of emergency. The Strait of Magallanes is a unique place, which will not be easy to forget, but for these beautiful views as well as different situations that we can live there.
We start safety briefing.
First, the weather conditions are very changeable. In that place, strong winds, with waves, rain, snow are very common in that place. Currents can reach significant speed, which can sometimes generate sudden movements of the boat. Sea ice can be a great enemy at certain times of the year, making navigation difficult.
From the moment we get on the boat, we have to get our life jacket. We have to verify that it is well placed and properly adjusted. This in case of an emergency, that we have to jump out of the boat or sometimes accident falls. The boat also has a life raft, first ID kits, fire extinguishers, flares, and survival equipment. All this is located in a specific part of the boat that is marked.
There are different emergency producers. If we have men overboard, the captain will ensure of giving the indication of the procedure to follow. If there is a fire on board, the crew will be in charge of using the fire extinguishers. And if the fire spreads further, the vessel will be evacuated. If there is a medical emergency, the crew knows first aid, and the procedure to contact the medical service will be followed.
We have satellite communication with the marina, and we also use a satellite phone in case of emergency. Each crew member is asked to take an active part in safety, and we will pass on the emergency procedures to them so they can read them. As mentioned above, the Strait of Magallanes is a unique experience, but it requires careful planning and continuous attention to safety. If we follow the briefing and work as a team, we can minimize the risks and ensure a safe and sustainable navigation. Bye bye.